everybody, welcome to Talk That Talk. So we are going to start off talking about Ashanti and Irv Gotti. Now I know I don't get to talk about Ashanti that much because, she's not really out here like that putting out music. But we got to talk about them because I saw a clip of Irv Gotti mentioning when he found out that she dated Nelly. Okay, let me play you the clip.
I can get past you wanting to be with Nelly.
Sounds like you didn't get past that. I'm just being honest.
Listen. At the time it happens, any man,
of course,
is her.
Yeah, right.
The chick you fucking are in love with is with this nigga.
Country grandma.
You wanna hear how I found out?
How you found out?
Only on Drink Chat. It's on the documentary too. So
How did you find out, sir?
I was at home.
And there wasn't no Twitter or Instagram back then.
I was at home. Okay. Listen to this shit. This is God wanted me to find out. I was at home. NBA package. I like watching sports. Oh my God, what's this commotion going on in the stadium? We just found out what the commotion is. Nelly has walked in with Ashanti.
Oh my. Yes.
Now, this piqued my interest because my first initial thoughts are, why is Irv Gotti still talking about Ashanti? Like, yes, she was on Murder Inc. Yes, he, produced her albums, like her debut album and I believe her second album. Like, he was behind a lot of the music that she put out when she first came out. And her first debut album called Ashanti went triple platinum. So, like, she had a lot of success. A lot of her songs that are still played today are bops, okay? Like, her songs are really good. But my thing is, and we all know that there was, like, the rumors that they dated around or whatever. But we never heard about her dating him from Ashanti. I feel like it's always him putting it out there. Like, yeah, I dated Ashanti, da-da-da. Like, why were you messing around with your own artist anyway? But that's besides the point. So he was explaining when he found out that Ashanti started to date Nelly. Now, if you didn't know, Ashanti dated Nelly, and she dated Nelly for, I want to say, like 7 to 9 years. Like, they dated for a very long time, but it seemed like it was always kind of under wraps, like to the public. You know what I mean? Like, if you were probably on the music scene, you knew they dated, but me, for sure, I did not know that she dated Nelly back when she was putting music out and stuff like that. I didn't know that. I found out she dated Nelly when they broke up. Okay? And I'm surprised they never got married or anything like that as long as they dated. So he was explaining how he found out. I just don't understand why he's still talking about Ashanti. He's talking about Ashanti so much to the point where he's sitting across from his wife still reminiscing over his dislike for Ashanti and how they dated. So let me play you that clip.
World, everyone knows I really, Ashanti. We haven't spoken, I don't know how long. With Ashanti, it is a delicate situation. She is a big part of Murder Inc. The fans want that. Everybody wants that. It's weird. Just how I have my version of what has happened with me and Ashanti, she has her version.
And I have my version. We were still married, but we were separated when they were dating. I was used to it from the beginning, like him going and traveling. I just wasn't used to the women. That was like new, like, where did these hoes come from?
I have a version, understand though.
JJ, you have a version? No, JJ was
young. I was old enough.
JJ was like months.
Yo, you kicked me out.
I was old enough, I remember.
So I was in middle school and all of this like cheating and scandal and like all this stuff happened with my parents. I was young in the sense of like I didn't really know how to comfort my mom. I just knew that my mom was hurting.
So how are you so obsessed with this woman that you're sitting across from your wife talking about how you basically are still bitter about Ashanti? It's giving very much, I'm still in love with you and I'm obsessed and I just can't stop talking about it. I feel like he's still in love with her. And, apparently the wife shared that they were separated when Irv Gotti and Ashanti were messing around, which was nice to hear because nobody wants to paint her as this girl that messes with a married man. But it's just kind of like, as the wife, how do you sit there and still be in love with your husband who's clearly in love with another woman that he probably feels like got stolen from him to another man? He probably feels like Ashanti got taken from him by Nelly. I just couldn't do it. Like, why is he worried? You married with kids. Please move on. Your daughter is talking about it was a hard time for her as well. Get over it and stop talking about another woman in your household around your wife and your daughter. Come on now. Let's move on. Now, we have to talk about Mase. Now, we talked about Mase a few episodes back because we were talking about how Mase was signing Fabio Foreign and he only gave him a $5,000 advance and how he was doing him dirty. So Mase does an interview and talks about his issues with Diddy. Now, when I talked to you guys about Fabio Foreign and how he signed under Mase under his contract and how he said his contract was really bad, and I mentioned to y'all, I said, how is Mase going to be out here gypping people, doing dirty deals, right? And he wants to portray himself as the victim when he mentions his deal he had with Diddy. And he is still doing this again. He's doing interviews still talking about how Diddy did him dirty. You know, Diddy didn't respect him. He didn't pay him what he should have been paid. But you're doing the same thing to other artists. So honestly, I don't care anymore. You know, I'm going to play you guys the clip.
You're not paying me and you're not respecting me. And that's the real problem.
All right.
And that's just the beginning.
All right,
then there's people that try to do bodily harm with me. They will be in the house with Puff. So I'm like, it's a funny game y'all playing behind the scenes. So when people see me, they just see me turned up. They just see me agitated. They just see me aggressive, but they don't know why. So if somebody, let's just say we run down on Gilly car, if we got guns or whatever, where we got them, and we trap Gilly, and then the next week you see Wallow with me at your house, how are you gonna feel?
Yeah, I'm snapping out.
You tweaking, right? So now my head is bugging like what's really going on, because every time something happened to me, it's somebody that's with him. But this is supposed to be the nigga I'm signed to. This is supposed to be who I'm getting money with. And I gotta say this because when people see me irate and they see me aggressive, they want to, yo, what is Mase doing? Mase is bugging. No, it's a point you get to that you like, yo, I can't let you play because you playing now dangerous games. So imagine somebody doing that and then they over there talking about brother love.
Oh.
Imagine how you feeling, bro. So it's like you holding I can't blame Puff for this because I can't say he's doing it, but I can't say he's not. So if you look at the people who hate on me, right? They're from Revolt shows. Who run Revolt?
But I really don't care anymore, Mase. I don't care what Diddy did to you or what he didn't give you, because you're out here screwing over Fabio Foreign. Let Fabio Foreign out of his contract and then we could talk. All right. Now we have to talk about Cardi B. Her new song, Hot Shit, basically left the top charts on all platforms after only being released for 3 weeks. And fans are claiming, well, I don't even think this is a fan at this point. People are claiming that Payola is holding her career because they're stating that the song is going to be pushed to pop radio this August. So, what do you guys think about this? I personally feel bad. You know, I don't want to see any artist flop or do bad, especially somebody as like Cardi B, who's had a lot of success just a few short years ago from releasing her first album. You know, we got to watch her on Love and Hip Hop and her really transition and really create a career for herself in music. You know, coming from a girl who got on Love and Hip Hop who was previously a stripper, and like we really followed her journey, and I was one of those people that watched Love and Hip Hop during those years. So to see all of the success and then to slowly be a part of seeing how the music is dropping and it's not performing as well as it used to is really sad. You know, I don't know what she plans to do next. She did tweet, she tweeted, "Be right back." You know, so I don't know. Does that mean she's taking a break? Then she also tweeted clout something. She tweeted let me find out, but she tweeted something about people being like clout chasers basically. And I don't know what she means by that, if that's another song or whatever. Like, I really don't know what she plans on doing to help her career out at this point. So I don't know. What do y'all think Cardi gonna do? Because honestly, for Hot Shit to be her comeback song after we had gotten the Up song, like, it really didn't do well. It really did not do well at all. And also, speaking of Cardi, she had to deal with another artist claiming that she would like to get paid for Cardi copying her beat and idea years ago for Cardi's song called Cheap Ass Weave. So Cardi made this song before she blew up, before we really knew her for anything. And Cardi said, she actually responded to the girl and she said she only got paid like $2 for that song. And I could believe she barely got anything from that song. It really wasn't a good song. Cardi was a nobody at that time in music. So now the girl, her name is Lady LaSure, I believe. She's saying that she still wants half of that $2. So she still wants that dollar. And I just feel like this girl, she claims that she wasn't looking for clout or anything like that, but it comes off that way only because it's like Cardi has been out. I think her first album came out in 2018 and it's 2022. We're going to be in 2023 very soon. Why did you wait till now to bring this up, you know? But then again, I have to correct my own thoughts because I was looking at her tweets and she did say, I think she said this to Cardi, that she did DM her about this a while back and never got a response. But I feel like when she did DM her, it wasn't in 2018. It wasn't in 2017. I don't think it was when the song came out. Okay? This girl, I think what happened, and I could definitely be wrong, Cardi ended up popping off. The girl got wind of one of Cardi's songs, and she is trying to continue to get paid for something because Cardi is such a big name. But it's like, I think if she didn't get paid much on that song, she doesn't owe you anything. Like, I don't know. Like, she was a nobody when the song came out. What money does she have to give you from that song? So Cardi's removing it from all streaming services and she's taking the song down. Honestly, it's just ridiculous. Moving on. So Doichi, my girl Doichi, is releasing the track list for her EP that's coming out. And of course it features SZA for the Persuasive remix. And it also features people like Rico Nasty and Just Right on there. And the EP has 5 songs. Are you guys excited to listen to Doichi's EP? I'll definitely be listening to it because I like Doichi. I'm here for her. Ready to see her continue to perform at award shows and ready for her to just get a bigger push. So I'm definitely going to be listening. Now, let's talk about Young Miami. First of all, very concerned for Young Miami because she was tweeting that she had a mental breakdown. Her mom, I think, said something about, like, you know, keep positivity towards her or whatever she said. I don't remember. But she wasn't doing so well. You know, she was also tweeting that a lot of her friends are all pretty much in relationships and it's just her kind of out here with, like, I guess nobody. But it's just like, it made me think, like, I know her and Diddy, we really can't take them as a serious couple. But when she tweeted that, like, all of her friends are in relationships, I'm like, but don't you have Diddy to kind of, like, you know, mess around with or whatever? But maybe she's not getting those phone calls at night. You know, when you up with your man talking to him on the phone all night long, if y'all don't live together, maybe she's not getting that stuff. Maybe they only see each other like once a month or something. Maybe they don't see each other a lot. They don't go on a lot of dates or anything like that. Maybe it's more spread out to where she feels lonely. I don't know. But anyway, Young Miami is now in Italy with Diddy and his family. It looks like Diddy's daughters are there. You know, his kids are there. And, you know, I'm just happy that she seems to be happy that she's out traveling and doing something fun, you know, with her boo and his family. So I hope she feels better. I hope her mental health gets better because that's really nothing to play around with. And I hope that this kind of like hushes people up as well, because a lot of people had so much to say when Young Miami was holding that Go Poppy sign at the BET Awards and feeling like, you know, she's just doing the most, you know what I mean? But when she's going through something mentally, Diddy is going to take her out to Italy. So hopefully this helps her. And that is all I have for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.